Good evening. McLennan County District Attorney Vic Feazell was indicted and arrested today on charges that he took bribes. Newswatch 6 reporter Robin Reynolds, who's been following the story since early this morning, is in our Waco newsroom to give us the details. Robin?
Jim, McLennan County District Attorney Vic Feazell is a free man tonight, a free man facing very serious charges. After more than a year of speculation, an Austin grand jury, federal grand jury, has handed down an indictment. The charges, racketeering.
We were on the way to indicting some law enforcement people. Instead, they came after me.
When he got arrested, he called me immediately. He told his secretary to get a hold of me. And I ran out to the airport.
Gary caught the first plane out of Tulsa. They actually held the door for him at the airport. You could still do that back then.
They'd already closed the door on American Airlines. I was able to get them to open the door, tell them it was a real emergency. And I went to Waco.
I was led in handcuffs back into the courtroom, the federal courthouse, and it was crowded. There were people everywhere. But the only person I saw in the room was Gary Richardson. I tell you, I've never been happier to see somebody in my life than I was to see him that day.
When I see corruption, and I see that I'm in a position to do something about it, it's like saying sick 'em to a dog. I'm ready to go.
And he signed on to defend me. And I said, Gary, I don't even think I can afford to pay you.
Gary, he said, what if I can't pay the rest of your fee? He said, are you gonna drop me? I said, Vic, if you want me to be your lawyer, I give you my word, whether you can ever pay me another penny or not, when the verdict comes back from the jury, I will be standing by your side.
And he stood by me every day through that thing. He lost a lot of money himself, helping me expose the corruption down there and trying my case to a jury. It was a 6-week federal racketeering trial. If I had been found guilty, I'd have gone to prison for 84 years. Men I had sent to prison for murder would have been out before me.
When I saw the indictment, I immediately told Vic, Vic, 2 of their witnesses are your former law partners before you became district attorney. And one of the guys was like his father, who had sworn him in as district attorney. He said, Gary, there's no way. I said, Vic, I can tell you, look at the indictment.
Dick Kettler was one of Feazell's law partners along with Don Hall before Vic Feazell became district attorney. Kettler testified today that Feazell demanded money to reduce or dismiss criminal charges, money which Kettler says he and Hall paid the district attorney.
They promised them immunity if they would say that they had bribed me to go easy on some cases. Cases that I didn't even know were in the office, because they had already told me, you're going to Leavenworth. We're going to see to that. We will make you regret the day you ever heard the name Henry Lee Lucas.
Most officials expect the trial to go anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, and we're hearing that we will see a lot of sparks fly during that time.
For Gary Richardson to be willing to walk into a situation like that, as far as I'm concerned, that was like David coming out onto the field to face Goliath.